Hello, my name is Father Vulture, and welcome back over to Hive Swap. We are now Zephyros Trito? Something like that. Oh, you're a psychic and you spend your time bending spoons with your psychic powers. Look, use these to practice your budding powers of telekinesis. You still aren't very good yet, but you sure showed those spoons, who's boss. Let me bend a spoon. You don't use your hands to bend spoons. You use the power of imagination, which by you mean your weak, unreliable psychic powers. Yeah, that's right. Practice makes almost adequate. That's the Burgundy way. Your mind flexes with the pulsing might of your phenomenal telekinetic powers. You can bend a little silver spoon without even using your little grubby fingers. Big tough guy. Better bring this along, just in case you run into any bent soup. That's great. So, since the video has started now, I guess I might as well tell you about just like how the blood colors thing works. I guess it's a bit of a spoiler for the game, but you know, you might as well know. So the trolls, this race that Zephyros is right now, they all have their own sort of hierarchy. So the lowest on the hierarchy are the red bloods, and humans are red blood, so they're all automatically bottom tier. Then the highest on the hierarchy, is the fuchsia bloods, which is like really bright pinkish purple, right? So in between those two colors, it goes across the entire rainbow spectrum. So it goes from red to brown to yellow to green to blue, all the way over through purple, and then over to fuchsia, which is the highest. There's no pictures of any fuchsia bloods here. But yeah, Zephyros is really low on the tier list, so that's probably the reason for his extremely low self-esteem. The more you know. Homestuck. I'm gonna look around. Sleep. This is roughly around when you might normally be going to sleep, but the current circumstances, i.e. your imminent death if you don't escape, are not conductive to sleep. They are conductive to dying, though. Oh, crap, right! The, Imperial Wasimahallams. Those guys are coming for all the weak trolls to kill them. It's your tablet. You use it for pretty much everything. Your autotune might is plugged into it. Autotune? Aw, sick! Pick up. You gather both tablet and mic with one practice motion. They're attached, so the motion probably didn't require as much practice as you thought. You then proceed to have this conversation again from the other side. It's all news to Zephyros, but it'd be a little dull to read the whole thing all over again. Let's just pick up where we left off. Do you want me to say more alien things? No, I mean, I have no way to verify if those are true or not. Okay. Send me a picture of you. I don't have any pictures with me. And anyway, how could I get it to you? I'm trapped in here by that monster. Aren't you using the Tetrarch's tablet? Take the pics with that and exmit it over. Pics? Exmit? Pictures. Transmit. Okay, that's kind of weird ask, Xerox, but I'll give it a shot. Here goes. Nice. Oh yeah, you're definitely an alien. Or you have some strange collection of grotesque physical and mental diseases. Either way, either way, you need my help. Okay, that much is definitely true. I'm pretty sure I heard that monster scratching at the door. He's probably hungry. Anyway, man, if you're an alien, we gotta get you out of there. The heiress hates aliens. The what? The heiress. Oh, she's awful and controls everything, basically. I mean, I doubt she's ever met one. But to hear her talk, she hates aliens as much as she hates lowbloods. Which I guess you also are. You're practically a member of the Resistance already. I'm not sure whether to be really confused or really concerned about you. Do you need help? One time, when things get really bad with my brother, my babysitter took him to the doctor and it seemed to help. That's a list of questions to ask about aliens. What's a babysitter? That's a Lussus. Oh yeah, Lussi. So, Lussus, they're those white animal-looking creatures. Whenever a troll gets born, they're born as a grub, like an insect larva, and then they're just thrown out into wild. Whatever doesn't eat them and decides to raise them becomes their parent. It's like being raised by wolves, or a bear, or something. It's like being a semi-orphan, or a regular orphan, and you got adopted. Yeah. What's a babysitter? Oh, I guess your guardians must actually be around. Lucky. Haha, mine spends most of the time asleep in a tree, but I guess so. Okay, I'm definitely concerned. Being concerned is what friends do for each other. I've never had anyone but Tetrarch Damek be concerned about me before. Oh, jeez. I bet the other Tetrarchs will be extremely excited when they hear there's an alien helping us now. Sure. I'm sort of pretty focused on not being killed by the monster in the other room at the moment. That's kind of my main deal right now. I don't really have a lot of time for anything else. Right, yeah, of course. I'll help you. And the Tetrarch too, because, well, I hope this is also helping him somehow. Which reminds me, we really shouldn't be talking like this. Like what? Tetrarch Damek says we always have to assume our communications are being monitored. And this is exactly the kind of conversation I shouldn't be having. Oh man, I better hurry up and get over there. On my way now. Please don't message me anymore. It's dangerous. BRB. In person, I mean. These guys are the coolest. Oh man. You'll find out more about them later on. I already know, like, a very, very, very minimal amount. You'll never forget the season your arena stickball team took the 3rd place in the Grub League. But just in case you do, this featureless white orb is here to remind you. Oh hey, it's your arena stickball gear. You play Pusher. It brings back It brings back fond memories of your seasons playing in the Grub League. You're trying out for the Thrash Thrust Junior League too soon, but you're a little rusty. Ha! Rust, that's your blood color. If you blow it, you might get culled. Oh, that sucks. Between band practice and Tetrarch Damek, Between band practice with Tetrarch Damek, revolution lectures from Tetrarch Damek, and butling practice, you mostly serve Tetrarch Damek. You really haven't had the time you need to practice. Speaking of, there's your brand new butler uniform. It brings back less than fond memories of when you ordered it sweeps ago. Sweeps are like, one sweep is 3 years in this planet. Sweeps ago. Delivery to Rustbloods like you is so slow. And hey, there's your smash suit from when Tetrarch helped you practice cool action movie stunts. Your memory from that time is a little hazy, actually. Oh, that's a... You do origami? How cute! Your Wear Grid study scroll. Oh, yeah. To be honest, only indigos really care about what fork goes where. They crush anything they pick up anyway. That's funny. Study. You pretty much got this memorized already. It's like a fork, mega fork, micro fork, knife fork, fool's fork. That about covers it. Look at me! I'm so cool! Oh, man! That's not me. The horns are all wrong. I was almost racist. Alright, who's this? You play Pusher, of course. Burgundies are ideally suited for this position because of their telekinetic powers, and their ability to commune with dead players. Also, Pusher is the most dangerous position, and no one really cares if a Rustblood gets killed. Is that me? I don't think that's me. Well, let's look at the helmet over here. It doesn't have a number on it. That's annoying. Anything else? Ah, yes! References. Look, Arena Stickball has always been the only time you really feel like yourself. When you're out on the Velvet, your brawler defending you against the opposing prowlers and zappers, and you guess thinking about it too much makes you a little sad now. Aw. Reminisce. Looking at the dozer always helps you get to sleep, and looking at the snow globe always makes you get nervous. You know it's not a real one, but still. It is? Oh man. You had a really nice life, Zephyros. You're a good kid, Zephyros. You're a good kid. You still can't believe they got a shot of you at the exact moment you clobbered the clover. What a lucky break. You kind of wish you could live somewhere with more trees. Maybe he'd be less asleep, always. Like most things in your life, though, you didn't really have much say in the matter. Tetrarch Damek had you act out scenes from your favorite action movies, which is just so happened to be his favorite action movies, too. You're lucky to have a Moirail who really pushes you. Oh, they're Moirails! Aww. Here's another pause for more useless Homestuck information. So there's relationships in Homestuck. There's regular human relationships where they're like dating. That's called being a mate sprit. It's a heart. Then there's Moirails, which is Zephyros and Damek, which is just being the best of friends, like better friends than anyone else. It's like a best friend that's like your soulmate, but you wouldn't date them ever. But you still like hang out with them all the time. They're your main best friend. This is from the 12th Paragrees Eve when Damek gave you the auto-tune mic that he made. This was his way of letting you know that he started the band and that you were the singer and that also your voice could use a little help. That's awesome. That's hilarious. That looks nice. In contrast to Tetrarch Damek's percussive machismo, your stage persona is a little more skittish. As if you're vaguely terrified of the implications of your own pseudo-revolutionary rhymes. Which is not far off from the mark, as one of the implications could be your execution. This was a great night. Damek insisted that you have half the flavor disc. Your Lussus took the picture. A delightful trick he has never repeated. Damn. You guys have a lot of fun in the studio, as evidenced by this candid selfie Tetrarch Damek told you to take. Nice. Man, Zephyros, you look so cool! Okay. Look at you, so carefree. You wish you were gearing up to play right now. You were so excited to show him that branch. He ate all the leaves in one very slow bite. You were left with a pretty decent Hive-made Cubat. Aww! Your first Cubat you ever had, really. That's so cool! Aww! Aww. He has a sloth for a Lussus. Aww! Haha! He was always giving you leaves to eat. You would munch on them for his benefit mostly. Come to think of it, though, you have always been pretty strong. Could those bitter leaves you gnawed on as a wiggler have had something to do with that? When you were just a little wiggler, curling up with your Lussus made you feel safe when the world seemed scary, which was often. Geez, come to think of it, the two of you haven't played on the tree in a long time. Maybe that's why he's been so lazy. Well, at least it looks like the two of you will be getting some exercise in the immediate future. Look. Cleaning supplies. Noble instruments of your future career, you guess. It kind of depresses you to keep them anywhere you like to have fun, so you just dump them in the end of the hallway. Oh. Maybe if your hallway is really clean, the drones will stop trying to burn your neighborhood down and kill you? There's that Rustblood Moxie. Just your faithful old scour dray, which hasn't been bothered draining recently. Inside of it, resifluid and floor filth coalesce to make a repugnant gray sludge. Vacuum cleaner. Your smear spinner has gotten a lot of use lately. Why, just look at that even glisten of the mucus on the floor. Beautiful. You almost take pride in it. Oh, that's how it shines so much. That's gorgeous. Oh, what? You think you should find something to protect yourself with before descending into the violent unknown of your own hive. Preferably a weapon you know well. You mean, my psychic powers? That isn't me. But dang, does she look cool. Or he. They look extremely cool. I have to look at this picture right now. Pause right at the heat of the exciting sport. Man, that looks so cool! Alright. Oh man, what is that? Jesus. Okay. Is that your... Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna look at the rest of the room before I even touch that. I'm gonna chill. Sometimes when you're tired, you just kind of chill out here in your splay sack for a few hours instead of going to sleep in your recoup raccoon. Sometimes when you do that, you think about your life and the decisions you made, and how much of a choice and how much of a choice you ever really had about a lot of things. You try not to dwell on stuff like that, though. Well, that seems bad. It's all Rust Bloods versus Olive Bloods. That's not fair. Nah, the recessed tabletop arena stickball isn't very fun by yourself. It's not very much like arena stickball either. Hey! Got my stickball bat. You try to pull the cue bat free, but it seems you wedged it in there a little too tight. Whoops! You'll need to find something to help you pry it loose. Like my psychic powers! You can't quite lift the cue bat with your telekinesis. The best pushers can, but you're not one of them. Oh. Ouch, man. Zoltan Madzos was the greatest pusher the Snow Globes ever had. No Prowler could ever catch him. No Zapper could ever blast him. No matter what Lussus the Wrangler set on him, Madzos would shake him off. That all ended the night the heiress of that era attended the game, and the opposing controller made Madzos thrust his bone nook at her. Oh man, she had him cold right there in the velvet. That wasn't the current heiress, of course. This was a long time ago, before you were hatched. You really, really love the sport. I'm guessing it's like pool then? Or something? Like football and pool mixed together? And football? Yeah, football and pool. The Thrash Thrust Snow Globes are the best team to ever play the sport of Lords, and that is simply all there is to say on the matter. Playing for them is your dream. Was, you guess. Oh, right. You're not playing anymore. Well, you never really have time to practice. You have different dreams now. I'll play. Nah, you're pretty busy right now. Only chumps play video games when they have obligations they should be tending to. Oh. Well, I'm gonna end the video now. Okay, see you guys in the next video. Squawk!